when you go to karaoke and you get the mic and you go, how's everybody doing? But they loved it. They loved it. I mean, like, I wouldn't do it all the time, but it really worked. Shout out Schmitty's. I was with my parents today. I was with my parents for like 16 hours. And every time I go back there, it's like, I feel like a whole new, different person. I mean, I'm from LA, so it's like, it's the same city, same place. But I feel like a new girl. Like, I don't know, my mom, she is like very scared of everything, but yet somehow has been through like the most out of everyone in my family. Like, my mom's an immigrant. Like, my dad's from LA, my mom's from Buenos Aires. And like, I was talking about my dad's mom and how like she like went to like work at a dentist. She was like 15 and she was like so trying to get away from her mom, like work at the dentist, like so awful. No, but I was like, you know, she's like 15. She has to like go work at a front desk just to get away from her mom. And my mom was like, yeah, I get that. I mean, you know, when my mom was her age, she had already been working in a factory for 2 years, but like that sounds really hard. I'm like, Mom, like I get it, like it was worse, but like you don't always have to like bring it up all the time. Like, me and my mom, we went to Universal Studios and we went on the virtual roller coaster, like the Simpsons roller coaster, and she was like acting like she was at Six Flags. Like, it was the craziest thing. Like, it's like a projector, like it's not real, like there's not really like a 300-foot donut like rolling at you. And she was like screaming, like grabbing tourists. Like, my mom is so shy and she's like grabbing everybody. I was like, what? People meet my mom and they're like, is that your mom? I'm like, yeah, that's my mom. She's just quiet. My dad, on the other hand, is a little bit different. My dad is like why YouTube Premium was like invented. Like, he will just sit and watch YouTube for like hours. I don't understand how people do it, because it's not a TV show, you know what I mean? Like, you have to find like your thing and like watch it for hours. My dad likes sharter pranks. Do you guys know what that is? It's like people take like a fart machine into, I had one when I was your age. When I was your age, I was like, I didn't have a phone, but I had a fart machine. And you have a remote and you click it and there's like different. You guys didn't have one? No, we did. Yeah, you had two. Wet and dry. No, but he watches them. And it's like this one guy, and he like goes into public. He goes to Walmart and he'll like walk like in between couples holding hands and just do like his fart machine. It's like my dad's favorite thing. Or it's like a video. It's like how I lost 100 pounds in 30 days. I'm okay. You know, like it's like, I'm like, are you though? My dad will put on my 600-pound life and he'll sit on the couch. And he'll be like, is this me yet? And I'm like, stop it. Like, it's not funny. You're making me sad. I can't watch that show the same ever since then. I mean, he said that forever. Has your dad ever farted and made you cry? No? No? Yes? See? Yes. Girls get it. My dad came in my room. I was 14. I had a fever. I was sick, home from school. I started sobbing. I was like, no, but like that grew me up more than like anything. I was like, I'm a woman now. I went through something. I sweated out of the fever. I was like, I'm a new woman. One time my dad was taking me to school, it was like 7th grade. Like, I just say that to say like there's no APs, like there's no stakes in me like getting to school like 10 minutes late. But he sees like all the traffic, and like, mind you, my dad's from LA, so he'd be like, the traffic's so bad today. I'm like, today, yesterday, tomorrow, like it's never gonna get any better. Like, why are you like this? Like, behind the wheel, he's like a different person. Like, I can't explain it. You guys probably have somebody like that, but I don't know. Like, when I was like your age, like I used to think like people would like remember his face and be like, make it like I hate my dad club just because of how he drove. That's what I was worried about. I was like, Dad, like you're gonna get famous in a bad way right now. And this was before Facebook. I mean, once my dad got Facebook, I was like, there's no I don't know. Facebook is like driving, but like even scarier. More lives at risk. No, but so we're on the way. Seriously, I mean, comments get undeleted for centuries, you know, that's going to be up there forever. There's one cousin that's not going to come over ever again, and it was because of a smiley face and not a heart. No, I'm kidding. But no, we're like on the way to school, and he sees all this traffic, and he takes his Jeep and he just goes on the sidewalk on La Cienega. And I saw this guy jump, and I was like, dude, I better get some fours today at school. I was like, wow, that is crazy. She's looking at me like, oh my God. We would have been best friends at school though. I would have been like, can I borrow your eraser? Because I never wore cool stuff like that. Like, no, like nothing. I had a lot of shirts with just like words on it. Like, it just said like be, you know what I mean? Like, believe, love, like unironically live, laugh, love shirts. Like, it was really bad. You know what I mean? My mom didn't let me wear crop tops. She didn't even let me wear the ones that had the tank top underneath. It was crazy. I was like, Mom, please give me a chance. I'm trying to find love. Give it up for Valentine's Day. That just happened. For those of you who were at School of Comedy for Valentine's Day, we had a great night. I love you. I'm going to just shout out one more thing and then get the show started. But we do have a show every Sunday now. And it's a brand new place in Beverly Hills. Some of you have been there. If you haven't, please stop by. 291 South Los Angeles Boulevard. It's at 7 p.m. Like I said, every Sunday. It's really fun. It's comedians you know from here, from HBO, everywhere. And I do want to shout out Jason Ham, our producer tonight. Give it up for Jason. If you guys want your footage, you want pictures, pretty much anything, Jason can do that for you. Give it up for Ryan Benson, doing our social media, our live streaming, getting stuff done. And please give it up for our director, Sunda Kronquist, who is in New York right now, but she is watching. She's with us all the time. Give it up for Sunda. She is the lady. That's the lady in those pictures. So give it up for her. She'll be back here soon. I am so excited to bring up a fantastic comedian. I'm a big fan of hers. I can't wait to see what she does one day. Give it up for Natalia, everybody! Woo!
It's taller than me!
Sorry about that. I see you so much bigger.
It's taller than me! Hi, everybody. My name's Natalia Ortega. Thank you for coming out tonight. Well, I've had to have a good week. My go-kart was stolen. Yeah, my dad bought me. He bought me a go-kart 2 months ago. And a Calia converter. It was stolen. By a Filipino. Oh, how'd I know he was Filipino? This man left chicken adobo on the dashboard. On the dashboard. Now I have to file a claim through USAA. I'm tired of this stuff. Everything is getting stolen. My Kelly converter, my go-kart, my keys, my wallet. Well, I guess we can't blame the Mexicans this time. Viva Mexico! Well, my dad, he was telling me Navy stories. Oh, Lord, help me, Jesus. He said after being stuck on a ship for hold on. No, 6 months. All the girls, he said they started looking pretty. They started looking like Holly Berry. Without the berry. So, I wish I could run for president. I will give everyone free candy of your choice and insulin for when you get diabetes. So when you place your vote, you make sure you place it in the right box, because we all know politicians, they like to steal votes. Welcome to America. Welcome to America. I won't say no names, because I'm not trying to get banned. You know, I'm trying to run for president, not get banned. Common knowledge. Gotta have 2 brain cells to know that. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for being a great audience. My name's Natalia Ortega. You can find me Facebook and Instagram at Natalia Ortega.
Natalia, everybody. That was amazing. You're just so good. I forgot you were that big. You know what I mean? I left it up here like this, and I was like, you could totally do it, and you killed it. Let's give it up for one more time, seriously. You always make me feel so much better about life, seeing you. You came here in the rain. That is crazy. Girl, I wish I had a go-kart. I'm too scared to drive. I don't even have a car. Thank you, guys. See you. Bye. Then bye, Willie. Oh, jacket. You need your jacket. And it's raining. Oh my God, saved your life. Okay, get home safe. Miss you. Okay, bye. That was like me on a phone call in real life. I don't know why I did that. I was like, okay, bye. All right, who's ready for our next comedian? Dude, she's a tough act to follow. She killed though. You weren't expecting it, right? Her confidence sitting there. You were like, what's she gonna do up there? And she killed. She's amazing. No, she was amazing. Anyways, okay, who's ready for our next comedian? I'm so excited to see this guy. He's an LA School of Comedy regular. He's one of my faves. Give it up for Bobby fucking Peterson, everybody.
Thank you. Good evening. All right. I'm Bobby fucking Peterson. How's it going? All right. Trying to be professional tonight. Look at this. Eye contact and shit. It's fucking great. I guess I'm going to try this again because it's fun. All right, so gay Dracula. Hold up, let me get comfortable. I want to suck your dick. Okay. Now, gay Dracula getting ready for like bikini season. I don't know. He's getting into shape. You know, I've been working out and I've been on a low blood sugar diet. You know, it wasn't working, so I started typo Ozempic. It's basically AIDS blood. That's yeah, Bennett kind of inspired that. Oh yeah, my boss is here tonight, everybody. So here goes my job. Yeah, that's all the Dracula things, I think. All right. I wrote some stuff down. Please wait while I get my stuff together. What? Oh, yeah. Thank you. I knew. Yes. Okay. Dracula about to come. I'm going to ejaculate. Thanks for reminding me. So yeah, I'm Bobby fucking Peterson. When I'm when I'm late to something, like instead of saying I'm running a little behind, I like to say I'm pimping a midget. I'm a self-diagnosed alien. Like I don't know. Like I feel like people are weird, and it feels like I'm an alien amongst you. So like, what I'm getting, center, relax. You guys are with me, right? Okay, yeah. I just feel like doing this. So everybody, let's clap. So. A fupa me, a fupa you, a fupa everybody too. Fupa, 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 hey. Fupa me, a fupa you, a fupa everybody too. Fupa, 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 hey. All right, energy is good, thank you. So like COVID, it wasn't really anything to me. It was like it happened. At first it was like, okay, something's going on, but like pretty quickly, like I was like, it's the flu. But like it brought people to my world. I've always like avoided humans like the plague. It's so like, wow, okay, people. Like being isolated and sitting alone with my thoughts all day, that's nothing new to me. So like you guys were like going crazy, I'm like, fuck yeah, all right. No traffic on the freeways, it was great. I was driving every day, going to my friend's house, not wearing a mask at his house, which is crazy because neither of us ever got COVID because we're both hermits and shit. But I'm kind of droning. Where was I going? I love dressing like a bank robber for most of it, you know. I work at a doggy daycare. We put bandanas on the dogs after we wash them. So I just had unlimited like masks. So I'd go into the bank with a bandana around my face. That shit felt cool. Right? It's like a month before that, if I had done that, I would have been arrested. It would have. Yeah. So like, it was cool because I felt like everyone was sitting at home. I was learning to play like music a little better. So I was like, there's going to be an artistic revolution. This is going to be great. And then George Floyd died, and I got super excited. Not because he died. When he died is what I should. When he died, because it felt like there was going to be a revolution. Like, people were. I felt like shit was going to change. But all that changed is everyone turned into like. They're like just me. And one of me is enough. Like everyone's their own little universe, and it's fucking weird. And I think being like that normally, I can change it. Like I've got this gray savior complex as an alien. I want to save mankind, but it's like I feel like I want to save mankind, but like I wake up every day feeling like a superhero, like I'm gonna do it. But at the end of the day, it's like, it's me or them, man. I just, I can't. There's no fixing them. All right. I'm trying to work this into these are jokes I've told, but I'm trying to kind of get them better. Yeah, because I want to, like, interact and enjoy humanity and stuff. So, like, oh, that's where I was going. You're all alienated now, like me. Yeah, so I'm almost an evil genius, but I care too much and sometimes not enough. But I wasn't like beat or molested as a child, so like sometimes I wish I was, because at least I'd be infamous by now. There'd be a few less short redheaded women in the world, but you all right. I'm just trying to work up to this joke, so the rest was just kind of like getting there. Wow. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. I didn't burn stuff or like kill cats or anything, so like I wasn't a bedwetter. So I mean, I probably wouldn't have been a serial killer, but like sometimes I can like relate. It's like I get like people, Jeffrey Dahmer. It's not that he wanted to kill people. He wanted someone to be there. He wanted someone a companion, but he just like they tried leaving. Right? It's like he gave them drugs, beer, you know, weed, and they tried to leave. And I mean, after he gave you all that? Yeah. Gonna do a Spring Fest in the park. I'm just today coming up with the plan for it, but it's me and Castro Vegas. We're gonna team up and do it. That'll be like, he wants to do it the last Saturday of March, so that'll be happening. Yeah, so Sam was talking a while back about yes and versus hecklers, and I was talking to my therapist about it, and it's really true. And like, there's kind of other things I've seen, like comedians versus improv kids, and film versus theater kids. You know, I say kids because I was in film, and the theater. You know, there's it's like I don't know. Yeah, you get it. You're comedians. They're so happy. But yeah, yes, and see what I'm saying? My therapist was saying it's an attitudinal thing, and I don't know. I don't know where I have nothing left. Okay, here's something. I was talking to Bennett earlier today, actually. Like, I feel there's science that's leading up to dogs being able to talk pretty much, like, in the next 100 years, I'm sure they'll do it. I hope they don't, because once a dog starts talking, like, it's over. We'll hate them. They'll all be canceled. They're a bunch of little rapey fucks. Yeah. So let's not let dogs talk. It's what's wrong with humanity. All right. That we talk is what I'm saying. I'm Bobby fucking Peterson. Have a good night. At Bobby fucking Peterson on Instagram.
Give it up for Bobby, everybody. Dude, I have that problem sometimes when men have red flags. I'm like, well, at least, like, he's not tried to kill me yet. You know, like, I think in that, Jeffrey, it's my problem. I don't know. I'm, like, bored or whatever. But I'm like when he, like, once he started saying it, I was like, damn, like, what I have left? That's what I got scared about. When you were like, drugs, food, you know what I mean? Because one time this guy, like, fell in love with me right away. And I know, a crime. No, but it is. Just because it was like, I'm trying to work out this joke. I don't know how to put it. Essentially, it's like, how can you ask somebody to call you daddy when you don't live in a room with a door? You know what I mean? Like, it's called living room, but you shouldn't take it that seriously, is all I'm saying. Like, you can't live in your living room and then be like, call me daddy. I'm like, no. Now I'm thinking about you being a dad. Like, where would the kids stay? Like, what are you talking about? Am I moving in? Like, do you have, like, what is happening right now? But at least he's not going to kill me. I'm just saying, like, if I was, like, in the car with a serial killer, like, they would change their mind. And I've thought about this. I don't know. Maybe that's a girl thing to think. I don't know. This isn't the room for that. Because you think about it. You know what I mean? You're like, when it happens to you, and then you get the even scarier thought, which is like, what if it doesn't? You know? Like, what if what if I'm, like, just his type, and I open my mouth, and he's like, actually, I'll take you home for real. I'm like, you missed a love. He's like, I know. I'm turning around right now. Don't worry. But we are turning this night right on forward. We're living, we're not dying, we're joking, we're not crying. And I'm so excited to bring up this next comedian who is ready for the comedy of Sarouche, everybody! Let's do it.
Okay. I like it. We're in the presence of leadership. I like it. How's leadership? How is it to be a leader of your position and stature?
It's pretty chill.
It's pretty chill. How's Bobby I want to know, how's Bobby? Like,
Bobby's the fucking man.
He's the man. Of course.
I don't know what I'd do without him.
What's something that we wouldn't know about Bobby as a pet groomer?
He likes to play a little too much with the dog. No way.
Like, what does he do? What does he do?
He just, like, corrals them.
He just corrals them?
Yeah, he's like the lead. He's the leader of the
Of
dogs.
course. I that would be scary if they were leading him. I feel like that'd be crazy. Also, anyone ever think about that child on stage? Like, I don't know. That was wild. Yeah. She came in. She killed for 2 minutes. I didn't even. The jokes that she said, like, went above my head. And, like, I'm, like, 27. She had that one joke about, what was it? It was, like, Halle Berry or something like that. How'd it go? Something like that? Without the berry. I had no idea what that meant. And she's 4. I had no idea. My brother had to explain both jokes. That joke, and then your joke about the gingers. Something about that there's, like, less gingers in the world or something like that.
Oh, the short redhead girls.
Yeah, short redhead girls. Exactly.
That's
It was. Let's just.
No, I was like, it's like it's personal. I'm like,
first crush, yeah.
If you explain the joke, you
Very
go,
good.
much like those redheads.
I still don't understand it quite. It's okay. It's okay. We have some people sleepy over here. Are you doing okay?
Yeah.
You're sleepy. You're also sleepy a little bit. It's a rainy day. Everybody's a little tired. Jason's over here. I've never seen you so awake. How are you doing? Are you getting sleep? Are you like?
Actually, I'm sleeping very well.
You're very well. Like I feel like you might be like in like one of those sleep applause.
For Jason.
This is like genuine applause. We don't usually get that. We usually have like for the sleep. That was genuine applause. I like it. Not to actually Bobby. That was the ejaculate joke. Kills me. I'm so glad that you did it today. That was really good. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing this joke about my brother. We've all kind of heard it. You haven't heard it. So sometimes it goes both ways. Sometimes people find it funny, and then other times people find it depressing. So we'll see where it lands today. My brother is better at life than I am. If you don't know, he's in the crowd right now. This is him. He's amazing. He's great. He's so great. It's annoying. It's annoying how good he is. So he is everything I want to be. He's like cool and like he's cool. I'm like awkward. He's really good with women. I'm just bad. He walks into a room, everybody laughs. Wait, no, sorry. I set that up wrong. Okay. When anybody sees him, they get so happy because he makes everybody laugh. When people see me, well, they just see me. That's pretty much it. I don't have a very visceral reaction. He's beautiful on the inside. I'm beautiful on the outside. It's just how it goes. But he's just like, I've always struggled on the inside because he's so good at everything. When he was in middle school, he'd come home every day. He'd go into his room and he'd be FaceTiming a different girl every day. Different girl every day. The only time I FaceTime a girl is with my grandmother. That's pretty much it. And I don't even FaceTime her that much. Like, it's like, because she has like a long list of like we're Persian, so she's Persian grandmother, long list of Persians, and then on the priority list, and then me. Even when it comes to my grandmother, I'm the lowest ranking male in the family. I think my brother probably calls her more than I do, which is a little sad. So there's that, and then I'm very afraid of taking risks, or at least I used to be. When he was in high school, he asked out this beautiful blonde tutor of his. He's like, "Yo, Miss Sarah, you want to go to prom?" And she didn't say no. She's supposed to say no. She's like, "Yo, if I'm 30 and I'm single, let's mingle." Which, I don't know, you're not supposed to say that. But anyways, so that was pretty much it. And, I forgot where I wanted to go. He is, actually, I wanted to get, like, feedback. Is there anything that, like, I'm going to try and work it out. Is there anything anybody's confused about, anything anybody wants to hear more about right now?
How great I am. Yeah, let's hear more about that.
How good he is? Okay. I can't tell if you're joking or if you're serious.
Talk about your brother.
Okay. Anytime you talk about yourself, I die on the inside. Talk about more about him. Okay. So he is, what else was this thing? Oh, so like I'm also really bad at, just like talking to girls. Like I had this one girlfriend, and like, you know how you have the cutesy names that you have with your girl? So like I tried a new one. I was like, my little Indian princess. So we're talking. In the midst of the conversation, she starts getting more and more angry. I'm confused. I'm like, what is going on? What did I say? And then my brother's like, yo, she's Pakistani. So even when it comes to the social situations, I just like am not bright. I just like pass over things. And he's also really, really good at things that you shouldn't be good at. Like he's like also a very successful actor. And like I don't know if you know anything about acting, but you're not supposed to be good at that. So he's like good at everything, but like he's good at everything. And I don't know if you got to tell me this. I'm going to ask you guys a question. Am I a bad person? If every time he fails, I get a little bit happier?
No.
Because I have a personal belief that someone's life should only go so well. Because everything he does, girls, school, like tennis, everything is really good. And like this one thing, like I feel like I just want him to fail just a little bit. He's beautiful on the inside, like not so beautiful on the outside. I'm beautiful on the outside and ugly on the inside. And so when I see him do so well, like I'm like, I just want him to fail. I'm not a bad person. I don't want him to fail that much. Just more than me. So I get to this point and I'm like, you know, I am not beautiful on the inside. So I'm trying to and where I'm struggling with this bit is like I'm trying to get to this place where I'm like, I get to the end where I'm like, okay, I'm 27, he's 24 now. I want to say, like all my life I've been comparing myself to him because he's like everything that I've been wanting to be good at, he's really, really good at. So like on the inside, I'm like, oh my God, like, you know, he started acting when he was 20, now he's 24. He's going to be my age, 27, and he's going to have 7 years of acting experience. And I'll be like, fuck, I just started comedy. I want this to be my thing. Like when he's 27, he's going to be 7 years into it. And like I just think about it, I'm like, fuck, like I why am I not more like him? Like why am I so indecisive? Why am I so bad with women? All this stuff. And I think I get to this point where I'm like trying to like what I'm trying to end on is like I can't like I'm just trying to like, you know, become the best version of myself. And I've started to realize that the only way to do that is to accept, you know, this is his reality, this is my reality. I'm here, I'm 27, I'm indecisive. I am where I am, and I can't control that. So the more and more I fight it, the more and more I stay where I am. And I'm trying to get to a place where I accept it and I work from wherever I am instead of fighting.
Good anniversary, everybody. Yeah. Now you have to say something. Are you not going to say anything? Okay. What's your name? Ash. Give it up for Ash Darush's brother. Just to do a side-by-side. Are we not going to do it? Okay. You're here. Because I always hear it. Okay. Now you have to say everything.
Yeah, I'll say no. I'll say great things about him. Because he shits on himself. You know what I mean? Like, he says he's bad with women, but he's a percentage shooter. You know what I'm saying? Like, he puts numbers on the board, you know? Like, he just goes for it. Like, we'll be at, like, dinner, and he'll just see a girl across from us, and he'll turn to me, and he'll be like, I'm going in. And I'll be like, please don't go in, dude. Please don't go in. Because if you go in right now, she's going to be looking at us this whole time and be like, they're dicks. And, like, it's going to be both of us because, like, I'm your friend. So, like, by association, but he wins. You know what I mean? Like, it may not be all the time, but out of all the shots he takes, like, he lands, you know? He's not like Steph with the percentage, Steph Curry, but, like, he gets it in every once in a while. Yeah. He got one in a couple months ago. You don't talk about that. That's good stuff. But dumplings, dude. Some girl, he was at a bar. Was it a bar, right? It was at a bar. He was at a bar. It was like a country bar. And this Asian girl, like, comes up to him and is, like, flirting with him. And she says, oh, you want to come back to my place to make dumplings? And Keon's like, I love dumplings. So he goes back. You know? He plays with her dumplings. Like, it was crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, he lands, you know? He shoots. He made out with a model. Oh, shit. Yeah, in Portugal. That was crazy. So, you know, he says he's bad, but he's good. He's good. Like, I don't shoot like that. Like, I know my range. Like, I'm ugly on the outside, apparently. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck was that, dude? Like, he's got this, like, great head of hair and everything, but whatever. Like, yeah. I don't even know where I was fucking going with that, but yeah, he's a good-looking dude, you know? I don't get models. I know my range. My range is, like, from, like, 4 to 6. You know what I'm saying? I stay in my range, and, like, I get my numbers that way. You know what I'm saying? But he's going for 9s and 10s, so it's a little less with the odds there. But if he keeps shooting, you know what I'm saying? He gets all of them. You know, not all of them. He gets like, you know, what was that? 1%? 1%.
No.
20%.
20. 20%. I don't know. That's
20.
very, very generous, Jason.
How much often are you going for girls?
Oh man, all the time. Unbelievable. You wouldn't believe it, dude. You wouldn't believe it. Yeah. The car thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's so bold. He's so bold, dude. Like, he's walking by, right? And some girl's driving by. He walks up to her car, knocks on the window,
Oh shit.
says, "Hey, I think you're so beautiful. Can I get your number?" He gets her number. Isn't that crazy?
The fuck?
I feel like I get like pepper sprayed or something, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm ugly on the outside, you know? It's harassment if I do it, but it's like, you know, it's cute when he does it. Yeah. Yeah, he's taller than me. He's like 5'10". That's cool, you know? I'm like 5'8". Like, that never looks good on Tinder or anything, you know? So, yeah, he's a good dude, you know? I'll leave it there. He's a good guy. Good looking, he fucks. He's a good dude. Peace.
The girl in the car responded when you
That
messaged
is
her.
a no.
No. He just sent the message, like literally today. So he's so negative. Like it's just today. Like
Got time.
he's got time. I'd say after like 2 days, but like yeah.
Give it up for Ash, everybody. That was so cute. That was really sweet. That was like wholesome moment at school comedy. You can't show yourself like that. You're walking up to your car. You're talking about yourself like that and walking up to cars. That's beautiful. That's this art form. You let it out up here and then you go out there and you walk up to that car. You talk your shit up here and you walk up to that car, and I love that about you.
So that didn't make sense?
That you walk up to the car.
Weird to like hear that's like my alter ego?
No, I think it's funny and you should talk about it more.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it was great. That was beautiful. Guys. That was like mad sweet. Okay, who's ready for tonight's headliner? Give it up for the comedy of the Colin Asley. Let's stop adding the to people's names. I don't know why I did that.
That's okay. All right. Hi. Woo. You forgot to mention your brother was also better at stand-up than. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just being. He might be ugly, but damn was he funny. Damn. Holy shit. I couldn't look at him, but I kept my eyes closed and I was laughing the whole time. God, was he ugly. You're both good looking. It's fucking annoying. Pulling numbers. Can I do 5? Is that okay if I do my 5? All right, I'm gonna do that. So I've been going to therapy. You guys doing some therapy? I know. Yeah, we do some therapy. All right. So I do like therapy. I'm a big fan of it. What I don't like is therapists don't seem to give you the answers. You know, like they'll know what's wrong with you, but they won't just say it. They have to like guide you towards it. You know, they'd be like, do you ever think about this? And be like, fuck, I didn't. But like, I wish they just gave you the answers. I wish they were more like a tradesperson who just fixes the problem. I wish my therapist was more like a plumber. You know, I just want them to come up to me like with a notepad and just like tap me on the head, be like, "Yep, classic case of narcissism. I know it. Here, take these mushrooms. 2-week vacation. Oh, see that right there? You have a leak in your healthy boundaries. That's a problem. And oh my God, look at all of this fucking toxic masculinity I had to snake out. Jesus Christ. I feel like some therapists, I have a few friends who are therapists, I love them to death, but sometimes they act like they know everything about mental health. and that could be kind of annoying. Like they'll talk to someone for like 10 seconds and diagnose them. I've seen this a few times. Be like, I think they have probably a mix of bipolar, ADHD, autism, and a peanut allergy. Like, peanut allergy? Where's the peanut allergy? How the... I've been seeing, this is true, if you guys have been watching headlines, there have been an influx of kids self-diagnosing themselves with autism using AI on, I think it was Snapchat or no, it was TikTok. And they're using it to diagnose themselves. Ironically, a pretty autistic way to diagnose yourself. Out of all the ways to do it. I've actually used ChatGPT a little bit as a therapist. I have the $20 subscription, and I ask it questions. I've had problems, and I ask it like how to deal with it, and it is a little bit like having an autistic therapist. Because I'll be like, what will I say? I'll be like, my boss is being passive aggressive, and the ChatGPT will be like, as an AI language model, I don't know what passive aggressive means, but here's some ways to deal with it. I'm like, that was great. That was great advice. I had a therapist who believed in astrology. Do you guys believe in astrology? Yeah. No? No. Okay, we got two. We got one. We got one. We got a few. Wait, clap if we... I don't want to make people clap. So I had a therapist believe in astrology. I don't believe in astrology, and my therapist... it feels a little weird. It kind of feels like if your airline pilot believed in flat Earth. The airline, they come on. We just reached our cruising altitude of 30,000 feet. If you look over to your left, you will see the Grand Canyon. And if you look over to your right, you will see the ice wall surrounding the dome. I had a therapist who also believed in, I had a airline pilot. He came on, he clearly believed in astrology because he came on, he's like, we just reached our cruising altitude of 30,000 feet, but Mercury is in retrograde. So we're just going to land now, just in case. I had a therapist who only talked about herself, which was a weird experience. But I think she talked about her problems to help me relate to help me understand my problems better, kind of like an osmosis thing. The only problem was she was a 65-year-old black woman from New York. And I am a white man in his mid-20s. The Venn diagram was just two separate circles. It was very far apart. You know how hard it is to complain to someone whose life was worse than yours? She'd be like, what's going on? I'd be like, well, my family's been really rude to me. She's like, you know who's rude to me? Every cop ever. Shit. Fuck. I'd be like, I don't feel heard by my boss. I don't feel listened to. And she's like, you know who doesn't listen to me? Society. Like, fuck. Oh, damn it. I'm sorry. She's really good at positive self-talk, if you know what that is. You face a problem and you talk your way into looking at it in a positive way. And my therapist can do that really well, but she does it to my face, and I'm not good at that. So it's just like, if you were drowning and your lifeguard swam circles around you. That's what that feels like. Okay. But I have gotten better at solving problems by listening to her. It turns out a lot of my problems can be solved by just calling someone a honky. Shuts a lot of people up. Mostly because they're confused, but it does solve a lot of problems. So that's 1 minute left, I think.
You said 5?
I did 5, so I got
Yeah.
1 minute. Okay, perfect. I had a therapist once who told me, she said to me one time, just keep swimming. It's a fucking Disney quote. That is from Finding Nemo. If Disney quotes worked on me, do you think I would be here? I would be doing the second most depressing thing besides being suicidal. I would be a Disney adult. Hakuna Matata. You don't want to hear that when you're taking Prozac. All right. I was sexually attracted to one of my therapists, though, which was a little bit awkward. I started to like fake brag about things. Like I would have problems, but they're basically just bragging. You know, she'd be like, "Oh, what's wrong?" I'd be like, "I ordered this 50-inch TV from Amazon. Comes in the box 65 inches. This is not what I ordered. It's not all what I ordered." And I keep getting all these matches on Tinder, and I don't know who to take out first. And I just got this new job. I got 2 job offers. I don't know if I should work for Amazon or Meta. It's not going well. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let's bring up your wonderful host, Sam. Thank you, guys.
Give it up for calling, everybody. That was truly a fantastic night. We made it. It's been a manic Monday. I've been Sam. Please give it up for Jason and Ryan one more time. I really urge you all to come to our show this Sunday, if not this Sunday, the one after that. Benny, you don't want to come up here? Do you want to come up here and go? No! You were a great audience member. I had to. Yeah, let's do it.
I'm just as tall as this microphone. So this actually is not my first stand-up. Oh, I can see myself. That's cool. No, not too bad looking guy right there. This is not my first stand-up experience. My first time doing stand-up was actually at a funeral. Went really well. Just like really, really well. I mean, that was not the intention, but it was my best friend, and he would have loved it. He really, I didn't get like too vulgar or anything, you know, just shared some stories. So we're both musicians, and he had a couple songs up on. Let me breathe real quick. That felt real good. So we're both musicians. He has a few songs on, up on Spotify, Apple Music, and one of them I just kept crying to because it's like a really sad song, like very sentimental. I was just crying into the car to it all the time. And then the second song was actually a song that we wrote together in Spanish about smoking weed on the moon. And that just like summed up his whole personality. He was like a super deep like guy, caring, but he was also like a fucking crazy kid. Yeah, so that went super well. What else? This is fun. I want to, Bobby. I need to learn a thing or two from you. So I quit drinking recently. I think it's like we're on like 50 days right now. Have you guys ever done ketamine before? It's like. It's the same but different. It's like I don't know, but you know, when you quit drinking, you start seeing another side of life that's really neat. So yeah, I mean, give it a try. You know, you never know. Like, I just picked it up as a hobby. You know, like a pastime. And when you do too much, it's called K-holing. And apparently it's not fun, but I decided, let's try it out. So I'm just at home alone, and I got this bag of ketamine, and I'm with my dog, Stewie, who Bobby knows. And I'm like, let's fucking do it, man. So, I'm just chilling in my bed, and my dog and I just meld into each other like goo. Like we just become the same fucking being. And I just look down at him and I'm like, do you feel that, Stewie? Like no, I couldn't form words or sentences. That's a lie. But yeah, real fun. That's like 3 minutes. Wow. That was fun. Well, thank you guys. My name's Bennett. I'll probably be back sometime soon. Thank you.
I'll get you. Give it up for Bennett, everybody. Now our night is actually officially #over. So thank you for coming. Thank you, Instagram. Good night, Los Angeles. Good night, Sunda.